In Tim Winton's Neighbours, a young couple moves into a suburban neighborhood, feeling like outsiders among the local European migrant families. Initially, they are wary and uncomfortable with the neighbors' unfamiliar behaviors and traditions, which feel strange to them. Their new home, though small, has a charm with its high ceilings and large windows. From their study window, the young man can see the surrounding neighborhood, which includes a Macedonian family to the left and a Polish widower to the right. The young couple comes from a more isolated, quiet suburban area where neighbors rarely interacted. The Macedonian family is loud and boisterous, causing the couple to think they are fighting, but they soon realize that the shouting is simply their way of talking. The Polish widower spends his days hammering nails into wood, though he never seems to build anything. Relations with the neighbors are tense at first, with the young couple often feeling scrutinized. The Macedonian child behaves oddly, making the young man uneasy, and the neighbors seem disapproving of the young man's decision to stay home and write his thesis while his wife works. As time passes, the young couple starts to settle in. They begin working on their backyard garden, planting vegetables. The neighbors, who had been watching, offer gardening advice, which the young man initially resents but later appreciates. They build a henhouse, which collapses, and the Polish widower rebuilds it for them. These small interactions, though sometimes awkward, help break the ice between them. The couple gradually starts to feel more connected to their neighbors. They share food, gifts, and stories, and they become more comfortable in their neighborhood. They keep ducks and are taught by the Macedonians how to slaughter and dress them. Through these shared experiences, they begin to feel more integrated into the community. The young man and woman who had felt superior and isolated at first start to see the value of the close-knit, if somewhat intrusive, neighborhood. Unexpectedly, the young couple finds out they are expecting a baby. Their pregnancy becomes the talk of the neighborhood, with neighbors offering gifts and advice. The young woman begins to feel overwhelmed by the attention. Meanwhile, the Polish widower continues building his garage, which perplexes the young couple, especially since he doesn't own a car. When the young woman goes into labor, the neighborhood is again involved, watching from their fences as the young man anxiously helps his wife through the process. As the night unfolds, the young man experiences a mix of awe and fear. The baby is born, and the moment is surreal, filled with emotion and the rawness of life. The young man is moved by the overwhelming support and the sight of the neighborhood's faces cheering on the birth of his child. In the end, the young couple realizes that, despite their initial resistance, they have become part of the community. The story reflects themes of cultural difference, community, and the complexities of human relationships in close-knit environments. Through their experiences with their neighbors, the young couple learns to embrace their new life, and the birth of their child marks their full integration into the neighborhood.